Heart-shaped Valentine cookies are a classic, right? Today I'm adding a playful twist. Cherries shaped like hearts and a big pink bow. It sounds perfect for Valentine's Day, but the truth is, this idea wasn't inspired by love at all. However, it's a memory that taught me something important about creativity, and I think you'll relate. Today we're going to be decorating this big red velvet sugar cookie for Valentine's Day. If you love watching videos about cookie decorating, I'd love for you to give this video a big old thumbs up and subscribe and stay a while. So when I was about 8 years old, my aunt gave me a cherry-shaped purse. It had a bright pink bow on it. It wasn't fancy or anything expensive, but I was 8, and to me it was the most beautiful thing ever. I loved how shiny it was. It was like a metallic pearly red, and it just caught your eye right off. It didn't matter what I was wearing. Of course, I was going to pair that purse with it. So when I sat down and started drafting out all of these Valentine cookies, I was thinking about my color palette in the color red and different finishes that could be put on the color red. And that pearly red purse popped into my mind. I mean, it was like a fresh cherry just popped out of a cherry blossom. And I thought, yes, I have got to create a shiny red cherry Valentine cookie. But in my mind, I was envisioning this metallic, pearly, red, super shiny finish, and I knew my icing wasn't going to dry like that. Now, one option would be to use some red luster dust, but I don't have red luster dust, and I was ready to get started decorating these cookies. I didn't want to purchase any and wait for it to come in the mail. So it gave me a little bit of a dilemma and something I was thinking about while I was decorating these cookies. You'll have to stay tuned to the end to find out what I ended up doing to make these cherries really pop. It's so funny how inspiration works. We spend so much time looking for ideas online, on Pinterest, on Instagram, you name it, but sometimes the best ideas come from the simplest memories, ones we don't even realize we held on to and that meant so much to us. So as I pipe these cherry-shaped hearts, I'm thinking about that purse. The deep red cherries and the shiny highlights. They're small details, but they're what made the purse so special. Therefore, I wanted to bring the same charm to this cookie. I want these cherries to look plump and juicy, but I know if I fill in these hearts right now that my royal icing is going to appear pretty flat. Therefore, I am just leaving the outline here of the hearts, letting that slightly set up just so it's barely dry to the touch. And then I'll go back and fill in those cherry hearts so that my icing has somewhere to collect right there in the middle within those borders, and it provides some stability to it. It kind of creates a dam around it so that the icing doesn't run everywhere. So now I'm going to move on to the bow and start outlining it, and we'll do it piece by piece also so that we define those areas and really give it some definition. I love how this bow is tying up these cherry stems at the top. It really just ties everything together. Pun intended. But it also reminds me of that cute little purse, sassy little purse, and me as a little girl toting that thing around everywhere. This design has certainly taught me something important. Creativity isn't about finding inspiration, it's about noticing it. It's about slowing down, slowing your mind down, and remembering those memories and those little things that stick with you that you didn't even realize stuck with you. Often we forget to look back at the moments that have shaped us. Therefore, the next time you're feeling stuck, think about something that brought you joy as a child. You might be surprised what inspires you. So, I was talking about my dilemma on how to get a super shiny sheen on these cherries. And it hit me not too long ago. I purchased the Poppy's Paint Super Shine paint, and it is just a clear glaze paint that you paint over your dry royal icing, and this stuff makes your stuff shine so much you can nearly see your reflection in it. You won't believe it. It is crazy how much shine it gives it, and it almost gives it like a candied appearance. So I've also added a little dollop of red icing into the middle of my cherry section just to give it a sturdy foundation and base to really puff that icing out, because I want it to look like a plump cherry on a tree ready to be picked, a juicy cherry to bite into. So here's the full circle moment. This cookie isn't just about cookies or bows. It's about taking something small from your past and turning it into something meaningful now. Every time I looked at this cookie, it just made me smile and made me think of that shiny metallic pearl purse, cherry purse with the pink bow on it. And it just makes me smile. And it's a memory I thought I had forgot, I guess. I hadn't thought about that in a long time. I hope that this story has given you some inspiration to kind of slow down and think about memories and let it inspire you to create something that brings joy now. And hopefully you can bring your own memories to life. I would love for you to share any memories down below you have of your childhood, or anything that might inspire you to make a cookie, or if you would like to make this cherry cookie design. I would love to hear from you down below. I would love if you would subscribe. It just makes my day every time somebody subscribes, and we just got to 100 subscribers, and that's so exciting to be building this cookie community, and everybody that loves decorating cookies can all come together here. I just think it is such a happy place. So subscribe, stick around. We have so many more Valentine cookies coming up, so keep your eyes peeled for it. Enjoy the rest of this cookie decorating video. I hope it brought a smile to your face and maybe brought up a memory for you as well.